welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, I am going to be reviewing a very pricey foundation. To forewarn you, it is the Estee Lauder Nutriv, and it is the Ultra Nourishing Liquid Makeup with a broad spectrum SPF of 20. This is pricey, guys. It is $105. I choked when I saw that. However, I got it during a sale at Nordstrom, so be aware of that part. I think I paid $70 for it, but I wanted to know if it was that good. It gets really, really good reviews on their site. Now, it does come only in 19 colors. The color I got is 3C2 Pebble, which is the exact same color name and number as the Estee Lauder Double Wear that is one of my go-to foundations. So later in the video, I will be swatching this against that to see if it actually matches up. If you are new around here, every Tuesday I do a wear test video testing out a new product, typically foundations, concealers, and mascaras. So if you have one that you think you want to see me try out, let me know. And if you are new around here, I would love if you subscribed and followed along here on my channel. Now, this foundation, as I mentioned, has amazing reviews and is crazy, crazy pricey. And I'm considering also testing the La Mer foundation because I think that one's around the same price point, so I wanted to see how they compare. This one is supposed to be infused with luminous precious stones that make your skin look radiant and healthy. Who knows? I am so excited to try this, but I'm so scared to try this. I'm really hoping that when I test it out and check in at the 5 and 10 hours that I don't love it, so that I don't ever have to repurchase it at that price point. Like, that's scary. But also the other side of that is, if it is that good and makes your skin look that good and it lasts all day, I'd buy it time and time again. So we are going to jump into putting this on together, and then I'll come back. I'll show you swatches against some of my favorites. I will take a photo with it on in a dark area and a flash. I will also go outside, show it to you in natural sunlight, and then I will come back at 5 and 10 hours. So let's see how this does. This actually comes in like a wrapped, it's not just like a box, which is interesting to me. I feel like it's more of a skincare that way. I don't know why. This is in the color 3C2 Pebble, which is the same color as my loved Estee Lauder Double Wear. Oh, this packaging feels hefty. I mean, for the price point, it better. Feels beautiful. It's glass. This looks like something you could put out on your vanity. All right. We all know. I have learned. Okay, that is 2 pumps. Well, the first one wasn't a full pump. This looks like the color is going to be right. I'm excited. All right, we're going to do half with the sponge, and then we will do half without. All right, so color match looks good. That covered that spot I have right there, right away. All right, this is pretty, guys. It's very healthy looking. All right, I am liking that. That's exciting. I will say that what you saw on there is already gone. I mean, I just put the rest of it on here. I'm gonna have to do a close-up and see. I'll go over my eyes with what's left on there. It's a personal preference whether you go over your eyes or not. It's just something I do. This looks so pretty. I have not zoomed in, but I mean, it has covered a good amount, but it looks very healthy. All right, I'm gonna do one. Okay, so that's one true pump, just to give you an idea. Now we're gonna use a brush. I will link a similar option because a lot of you lately have been asking for that. Okay, the brush feels like it soaks it up more product. Okay, I did, so that was already that. So one pump did not get me super far with a brush. Guys, I was hoping I didn't love this, to be honest with you, because of the price point. But this is so pretty. So pretty on. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to love this. We'll find out. Another one that some people have suggested is the La Mer one. So if you want to see me test that one out, let me know. I don't remember loving La Mer products the one time I tried them. But I've also heard they're great. There's a it's not like a, you know how like Estee Lauder has a scent to it? It's not that, but it's very light. This looks so pretty, guys. Okay, I'm gonna take the brush and there's nothing left on here. Just kind of work in some of the areas I feel like in the hairline. I feel like the hairline's easier to get with a brush, but I feel like areas like around the edges of the nose are easier with the sponge. I'm gonna put a touch, like tiny, like wasn't even a half pump. I see a little bit of my discoloration right here. I'm gonna use the brush. The brush gave me better coverage, but oh my gosh, guys, this is so pretty. I did not want to love this. It's drying down nicely. There's nothing left on here. I'm just kind of rubbing it around. Oh my gosh. I'm excited and bummed all at once, if that makes sense. All right, let me give it a second. Then we're going to take a closer look at it. I really want to see what this looks like up close. All right, so I'm going to move in the camera a little bit closer and let you look at this. So starting at the forehead, working our way around the cheeks. I always have discoloration in through here. Chin. Over to it looks so healthy and like almost glowy. Oh gosh, guys. So I will say I need to touch down a little bit around the nose. This is so pretty. My skin right now is a little patchy and dry, and this is not accentuating any of that. I don't know if I'm excited or not. Like, oh gosh, who knows? This has happened many a times when I check back in at 5 and 10 hours that it looks absolutely horrible, but right now, this is beautiful. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then we'll come back and talk about it. So I've completed the rest of my makeup and I want to look at this again. I set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is what I always use to set. I love this. Who knows? We will have to go outside and take a look at it. But this just looks so, it's the perfect color match. I'm interested to see how it swatches against the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the same color. Estee Lauder doesn't always match up exactly, even though the color is the same, supposedly. As far as their information goes, I also can't wait to see this outside. It is a very bright day out. You can probably actually see the reflection from the window of sun coming through. So I'm interested to see that. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's so pricey, but who knows? If it looks this good at the end of the day, I am all in, but you never know. So it'll be interesting to see. So taking a look at a photo, I wasn't able to do a photo in this room or a couple other areas with the flash on. And I don't see much reflection. I don't see any issues. I see what looks like a healthy glow, but I don't see any like crazy reflective areas. I don't see any flashback. It actually looks very healthy and very pretty. Taking a look at the swatches here, this is the Estee Lauder Nutriv one, the one we have on today in the color 3C2 Pebble. And then right next to it, I wanted them to be an exact comparison, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the exact same color, which is 3C2 Pebble. They are pretty darn close. This is the closest I've seen of an Estee Lauder foundation. So I will say this one has a tinge, slight bit lighter and a little bit more of a pink undertone, but it is so minor. Then right here, we have the YSL All Hours in the color BR40. You can tell this one has a little bit more yellow undertone than these two. And then the Lime Life in the color Olive number 2, which is one of my go-to foundations as well. And this one is always a really good color match. I would say the Estee Lauder is the best right now, and this would be the second. But this one now may be replacing this YSL. Who knows? Color-wise, it's great. Taking a look at these swatches out in natural daylight, these two are almost dead on. As I mentioned, this one is just a tinge lighter. So minor, it's crazy. but they are all very, very similar and in the same family as far as colors. Okay, I am out in some daylight. It is snowing just slightly, and you can see the snow behind me, but I wanted to take a look at this foundation out in natural daylight, see how it's looking. I'm working on my neighbor's pool. Here's hoping that this one looks as good as I think. 5-hour check-in on this foundation, and so far I'm excited. It is very well staying. It doesn't look patchy, but it looks very healthy. Little bit right here, but it's because I was going in and out and wearing a mask. I went to the grocery store and CVS and my P.O. box and stuff like that. And I feel like it takes a little bit off. But I'll tell you, it did well, except for right here where the mask rubs. It stayed good through here and everywhere else. That's the only spot I'm seeing. This is impressive. I like this. We're gonna zoom in and look at it. All right, let's start up on the forehead. Looks good. This is usually where you're seeing some of the breakdown for me. Same thing on the cheeks. Usually you start seeing some pigmentation. Usually you can see where my glasses sit right here. Breakdown through here. This is the only spot I'm noticing. Part of that could be from my retinol because I'm a little patchy through there right now. But I think this looks good. Now, many, many, many foundations have made it to the 5-hour mark and been amazing. And then at the 10-hour mark, I'm like, what happened? Like, what did I do in those 5 hours? But just some of them do not hold up to the oils on my skin for an additional 5 hours. So I will check back in 5 more hours. We are at the 10-hour check-in on the foundation. And guys, I understand why it's $100. I looked it up. I also, by the way, paid $85 for it. I don't remember why. I got it on sale. So the only thing I see is I have some patchiness, like skin, like flaky skin up on my forehead, but that is from the Retin-A I've been using. I am going a little bit stronger with it recently, and that's the only spot I'm noticing, but that's just flaking. That's not the product. Let me zoom in and show you. All right, starting at the forehead, you can see the little bit of flaking in through right here. That is the Retin-A trying to get rid of some of that discoloration I have there. This still looks great on this side. I had mentioned that it wasn't leaving, I left a little mark on this side where my glasses were. It got a little bit worn off through here from the mask. I mean, it still looks really, really good. So as much as I did not want to love this, I think this is now in my top 3 favorites. It is that good. It rivals Double Wear as far as staying power, but has a more healthy, glowy look. So if Estee Lauder Double Wear is too matte for you, this is an option. Or if you love Double Wear and the staying power, but you end up constantly having to like try and make your skin look more dewy or more luminous when you wear that, this may be for you. It's twice as expensive. You got to make the call. Would you rather invest also in a highlighter or a mattifying product, or do you just want to give something like this a try? I am really impressed with this. I am shocked when I read that it had those jewel properties or whatever that is, the stones, and it said reflective properties. I was like, oh, I'm going to end up looking like a grease ball by the end of this. So I'm pretty impressed. Now the question is, how does the La Mer compare to that? Because I've heard a lot of people that have told me about the La Mer are all people that have dry skin. I have combination oily skin. You guys let me know your thoughts. Maybe it'll be one coming up soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Estee Lauder Nutriv Foundation. If you are new around here, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions about this product or anything else I talked about in the video, I would love to hear about them down below. Also, if you have a product that you would like to see me do a wear test on, I would love to hear that down in the comments as well, so I can put it on my list to pick up. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and have a great day.